When we were back in Virginia, in an antique store, I found this old Parker fountain pen. I forgot to take before pictures. This is how it cleaned up on the outside. Originally, the metal was tarnished and the celluloid body was somewhat scuffed, but there wasn't any serious damage. And best of all, that old gold Parker nib looked like it was in very good shape. It was only about $20, so I thought I'd take a chance. This spring from the inking mechanism shows how gungy it was inside, with dried ink and remnants of the old ink reservoir. And this is how it cleaned up. The ink reservoir on many of these old pens was a latex pouch, or sac as they are called. Over time they would dry out, shrivel up, and harden, and all that stuff would have to be scraped and cleaned out and then replaced. This is what various sizes of fresh ones look like. I'd used mine up, so before I ordered some new ones, I wanted to test the pen. So I adjusted a piece of brass tubing to fit snugly into what's called the section, or grip of the pen, on one end, and the other end to fit over an old ink cartridge. Then I inked it up, and man, it worked really well. Then I ordered some ink sacks, chose the right size, cut it to length, and began to install it. Shellac is used as an adhesive because it seals well. Then with a little heat it can be removed so you can service the pen. Talc is used to lubricate the latex so it won't stick or hang up on the filling mechanism. After assembling it all, the filler button worked smoothly, so I dipped it in the ink, gave it a few plunges, and the pen filled up nicely. And man, does it work! It writes smoothly and evenly, has a great touch on the paper. I think it's my best writing fountain pen. The Parker Deluxe Challenger fountain pen, made almost 90 years ago in the late 1930s, and I love that vibe. Thanks for watching.